What if society has trapped you in a prison of lies about who you really are? What if the stories you tell yourself every day, I am this name, this body, these memories, these wounds, this fear, are not your true identity at all, but only the dust that has settled on the diamond of your being? What if for lifetimes you have carried an invisible, radiant treasure in the very heart of your existence, and yet, like a beggar, you keep begging the world for scraps of love, security, and meaning? And what if right now, not after death, not in some faraway paradise, but here, in this very breath, you can glimpse your boundless, immortal self, if only you dared to look? This is not philosophy. This is not wishful thinking. This is your living truth, waiting, patient and silent, beneath the noise of your mind. Let me share with you an ancient story, a moment when the Buddha, the awakened one, revealed this simple, shattering truth in the quietest possible way. Long ago, in the lush forests of Jetavana, the Buddha was once walking with a small group of his disciples. These were not new seekers. They were seasoned monks, each deeply steeped in meditation and the scriptures. Yet, like many of us, they still clung secretly to subtle illusions about who they were. They asked him, "Lord, why do we still feel suffering, restlessness, and fear of death, even after so much practice?" The Buddha paused beneath a Bodhi tree, its branches dancing with sunlight. He did not give them a sermon of complicated words. Instead, he bent down and picked up a dry leaf. Holding it between his fingers, he asked, "Tell me, if this leaf thinks it is separate from the tree, what will happen when it falls?" The monk said, "It will decay. It will die." Buddha smiled, but did the leaf ever truly belong to itself? Or was it always the tree, appearing as leaf, then soil, then tree again? In the same way, you are not what you think you are. You cling to your body and mind as if they are separate, but truly, you are the infinite ground from which they arise. He let the leaf drift gently to the earth, carried by a soft breeze. In that moment, the monks saw it, the illusion that I am only this body, this mind, this fleeting form, was the root of all suffering. Look within, dear seekers, not just for a moment, but with the innocent curiosity of a child seeing the world for the first time. Have you ever truly noticed how everything about you is in constant motion, like waves dancing on the ocean's surface? Your body, for example, the one you think is you, was not the same yesterday, nor will it be tomorrow. As a baby, you could fit in someone's arms. As a child, you scraped your knees, lost teeth, grew taller. As an adult, your skin changes, hair turns gray, wrinkles form. Every cell is replaced, yet the sense that I am has not aged with your body. Consider your thoughts. They flicker in and out like fireflies at dusk. One moment you think, I am happy. The next, I am sad. Then, I am bored. I am excited. Thoughts come and go 1,000 times a day. But what is it that knows them? It's like watching the sky, the clouds drift by, white, dark, or golden with sunrise, yet the sky itself remains untouched by any shape the clouds take. You are that sky of knowing. Think of an ordinary morning. You wake up and perhaps you feel groggy. You notice, I am sleepy. You brush your teeth. Glance in the mirror, a new wrinkle, a gray strand, and a thought arises, I'm getting old. You sip your tea. Your mind wanders to yesterday's fight with a friend. I was angry. Then someone calls, you laugh, and suddenly you're joyful. But pause. Each of these thoughts and moods has changed. The angry you is gone, the sleepy you is gone, the joyful you will fade too. Yet something constant has witnessed them all. Something knew the sleepiness, the anger, the laughter, but itself was never sleepy, angry, or laughing. Even the body, in its small ways, shows you this. When you have a cold, runny nose, feverish skin, you say, I am sick. But really, you are only aware of sickness happening in the body. The fact that you can say, I am aware that I feel unwell, means the knower is not itself unwell. You see it when you fall in love too. Your heart races, your stomach flutters. But behind this wave of emotion, there is a calm space that simply knows this is love. When the relationship changes or ends, the feelings may swirl like a storm, but the witnessing presence remains untouched, holding even your heartbreak in compassionate silence. Think of your dreams. One night you're flying, another you're falling. You may cry in your sleep, your body tossing and turning. Yet when you wake up, you say, I dreamt this, I dreamt that. The dreams came and went. The knower remained. This is not an abstract idea. This is the most immediate truth of your life. There is something in you that never changes. It was there when you were a child, playing in the mud, not caring about tomorrow. It is here now, seeing these words, feeling your breath, and it will be here when this body one day returns to the earth. It is that which says, I am. So let the mind worry, let the body age, let emotions rise and fall like waves. You are the vast, unchanging ocean that contains all waves, but is bound by none. You are not what comes and goes. You are the seeing, the pure knowing, the witness, the clear sky of awareness, in whose gentle light the entire play of life happens. This is your first proof. Look for yourself and you will see. Look closer at your inner life and you'll see thoughts and emotions are like travelers. They come, stay for a while, and move on. Fear arises, then it fades. Anger flares up like a matchstick, then cools to ashes. Joy dances in your chest, then gives way to boredom or rest. But what remains constant? You, the one who sees it all. Imagine you're sitting in traffic after a long day. Another driver cuts you off. Instantly, anger surges. Your hands grip the wheel, your heart pounds, words explode in your mind. But if in that same moment you pause and notice, anger is here, something shifts. You are not just the anger anymore. You are the awareness that sees it. The body may still be tense, but the knot around your identity loosens. Or think of those nights when anxiety spins 1,000 stories in your head. What if I fail? What if they leave me? What if I'm not enough? Each thought tugs at your gut. Yet when you become aware of the fear, instead of drowning in it, you see that fear is an object, not your essence. It passes like a cloud once you stop feeding it with belief. Even deep sadness works like this. You lose someone you love, grief comes like a wave. It hurts, yes, But the very fact you can witness the grief means it cannot fully possess you. When you sit quietly and watch the ache in your chest, you see, this is sadness. It is here, but it too will pass. If you were truly the sadness, you could not watch it. If you were the fear, you could not feel it come and go. The moment you can stand apart from any emotion, you stand free. It is like the ocean, sometimes calm, sometimes wild with storms, sometimes shimmering with sunlight, but no wave, however fierce, can drown the ocean. No wave says, "I am the ocean." The ocean holds the waves, yet is bound by none. In the same way, your infinite awareness holds every emotion, yet no emotion can bind you. This is your second proof. Whatever arises within you is never who you truly are. You are the vastness that holds all without being held. Every night, without fail, you are shown the greatest secret, and yet it hides in plain sight. When you lie down, close your eyes, and drift into deep dreamless sleep, where does the world go? In that moment, your name is gone. No one calls you by it. Your relationships, your worries about work, your regrets about yesterday, your hopes for tomorrow, they all dissolve into a vast silence. Your senses shut down. You see nothing, hear nothing, think nothing. Yet something remains. When you wake in the morning and stretch, you don't say, "There was nothing." You say, "I slept so deeply." Or, "I didn't know a thing. I was gone, yet I was there." Who knows this? Who returns to say, "I was present in that vast, empty peace." It was not your busy mind. It was gone. Not your senses. They were resting. Not your body. It lay still, heavy like a stone. Yet your being remained, untouched, luminous, timeless. You can see this even in a simple nap. On a lazy afternoon, you doze off on the couch. For a few moments, there is no you, no story, no problems, no identity. And yet you wake up refreshed, saying, "That was good. I slept well." The one who knows the deep rest is not the mind. It is that silent witness which never sleeps. This is so ordinary we dismiss it. But it is the most direct proof. If you were only the body, how could you remain when the senses shut down? If you were only the mind, how could you be aware of that gap where mind is absent? You exist even when thought, memory, and senses vanish. What else can that be but your true, infinite nature? Like the ocean, calm and still beneath the waves, your being remains effortlessly when all else subsides. No effort is needed to hold it together. It simply is. So remember this every night when you close your eyes. Deep sleep is not unconsciousness, it is the gateway, where the mind dissolves and you rest in your purest self. Even there you are, boundless, formless, free. This is your third proof. When body and mind dissolve, your essential being remains. So how could you ever be just this fleeting body or this restless mind? You are the vast ocean. The waves may rise and fall, but you remain ever present, ever free. Dear seekers, who are you really? Are you this flickering candle of thoughts and desires? Or are you the vast sky that holds the candle and the flame, the smoke and the wind, the night and the dawn? The Buddha's leaf teaches us you were never separate. You are the infinite field from which every form appears, dances for a while, and returns home. No belief is needed, only direct seeing. Watch the breath, watch the mind, watch the world, and then watch the watcher. Fall into this witness, this pure, boundless presence, and you will find your true home. And when you find this, there is no death to fear, no sorrow that can bind you, no lie that can trap you. You are the divine infinite being, eternal, radiant, ever free. So I leave you with this. When the next thought arises, pause and ask, who sees this thought? What is its source? And in that silent seeing, taste the freedom that has always been yours. Just as the Buddha showed the monks with a single leaf, you too can see that your truth is not an idea, but the infinite reality that you already are. Awaken, dear seekers, awaken and discover your divine, infinite nature.